It looks like we may have the next big baddie when it comes to the MCU and the specific focus of our villain for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And it's going to be a little different than what they've gone up against in the past. I mean, you had Ronan the Accuser, you had Thanos. They were all brute force to a degree. Thanos, he was a tactician, he was very, very smart, but it was more about the force that they inflicted. But then again, you had Ego the Living Planet, who was just off in left field on his own. But this next one, if this ends up being true, this is going to be really interesting for the Guardians. And the Guardians, they're about to get all the limelight. They have a small part in Thor Love and Thunder, and I can tell you from personal experience, they knocked it out of the park. Then we have a couple small things coming up this holiday season, and then we get Guardians of the Galaxy 3 next summer. And James Gunn actually went to Twitter, this was a while back, and talked about somebody that was joining the cast, and everybody automatically started assuming. He's talking about none other than Chukwudi Iwuji, who you may know from Peacemaker. That's right, he was in the HBO Peacemaker series, which of course was headed up by James Gunn as well. Now, his character, Myrn, was very mysterious, and this is going to be a complete pivot from that character because this is on a cosmic scale, but everybody is guessing and saying that he is going to play the High Evolutionary in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now, if this is true, this is going to be a very formidable foe. Now, I'm not going to go into detail, but the High Evolutionary started out as a human and then started evolving over time. Now, powers, it's a little different with him. So yes, he has powers. He can regenerate. In the comics, they say he's virtually unkillable. He's got durability. He can, like I said, heal himself. He's got armor, all that good stuff. But what his most powerful weapon is unlimited knowledge. He evolved his brain to its full potential and beyond. Basically, this guy is super smart. Like, we're not talking Tony Stark or Bruce Banner. We may not even be talking He Who Remains. We may not even talking Reed Richards. This guy is super, super smart. That's what he's known for. Big brain, virtually unlimited knowledge, and he could end up being the next big villain that the Guardians actually have to face. And honestly, this is going to be interesting. I mean, he has ties to the Fantastic Four, he has ties to the Thor story arc, he has ties to Galactus, he has ties to Wanda Maximoff and Quicksilver as well, and Gore. So many different ties in the comics for this guy. So it's going to be interesting, but I like who they cast if it ends up being who they cast, and I'm excited about it. I want somebody that's more of a tactical strategist as opposed to just straight up Ronan the Accuser with this big hammer. I'm not, we're past that. This is going to be really interesting, and from what we're hearing, the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be a very, very emotional ride. So let me know what you guys think. The High Evolutionary, are you with it?